What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue. What I'm going to be doing today is just going to be a beef and broccoli stir fry. I wasn't planning on doing this recipe, but I was going through a few videos and ran across a channel called Spoon Fork Heart, where she has a bunch of different Asian dishes. Anyway, this was just one of them that she had, and I already had my beef kind of sliced up and salted and peppered, and I was going to do a different recipe, but I saw that and I said, you know what, that's something I should try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to her channel in the description and the iCard above. Run by there, take a look. She's cooking up a lot of different kind of Asian dishes. It's worth checking out. So anyway, as far as our stir-fried beef and broccoli goes, the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get our beef marinated. So I already have my meat, salt and pepper, because I was thinking about doing a different recipe. So I'm not going to do that now because it's already seasoned. What I will do is I will add a little bit of rice wine to it. I'm going to add a little bit of, this is sesame oil. And then I'm going to hit it with just a little bit of soy sauce. Alright, so I got that in there. Now I'm going to add my cornstarch, and I will have all the ingredients as well as how much I put in here in the description. Now that I have that in there, I'm going to go ahead and start mixing this stuff up. Now you're going to want this to sit for at least 15 minutes based on the time I think my wife's going to get home from work, and when I start cooking this, it's probably going to be closer to 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. So anyway, I have that sitting. Again, run by Spoon Fork Heart. Take a look at her channel. She's a very sweet lady. Has some good recipes on there, especially if you're looking at kind of delving a little bit into some of those Asian recipes. Alright, so this is done, or it's at least marinating. I'm going to go ahead and let this sit for about 45 minutes, or well, about 40 minutes. One thing I will tell you is some of the other ingredients that we have. I have some red pepper flakes, some fresh ginger, some fresh garlic. Both of those are minced. She used an ingredient that I'm not familiar with, and I do go to the Asian market a lot and do shopping. But she had some kind of a seasoning she said was like soy sauce that I've never bought. So I'm just going to substitute this. I have basically an orange sauce I'm going to substitute with that. As far as cooking, she used some vegetable oil, I believe. I'm going to use this stir fry oil that I got at my Asian market. And this is also ginger and garlic flavored as well. And we already went over the soy sauce and the sesame oil. The broccoli I have cut up in bite-sized chunks, and also in place of her that other ingredient that she had, this Asian seasoning that she had, I'm just going to use a little bit of like about 3 tablespoons of beef bouillon. Anyway, I'm going to let this set 45 minutes. We'll pick this up in a little bit and get this broccoli cooking. Before we get to actually cooking the broccoli, I'm going to kind of come up with the little sauce I'm going to put over the meat when it's cooking. So like I said, I have about 3 tablespoons of beef broth here. I'm just going to hit it with about 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce and about 2 tablespoons of this. This is just a commercial stir fry. That's optional. I just have it. I need to use it, so we're going to go ahead and roll with that. And you know I like it spicy if you've been watching me for a while, so we're going to go ahead and add some pepper flakes to it. And we're just going to stir this up. And I will add a little touch of this rice wine to it as well. So there we go. This is going to be our sauce. I'll start my broccoli here in just a little bit and we'll go from there. Coming up to the boil, I'm going to go ahead and put my broccoli in here and let that go for about 2 minutes. Should be enough on that. Cooking about, well, a little bit over 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and strain this in a colander and set it aside. Now we're going to get working on the beef. Skillet, you can use a wok if you have one, but I have a skillet that's getting heated up with some of this stir fry oil, and that is kind of a ginger garlic stir fry oil. It's very subtle. I'm going to go ahead and add my ginger and my garlic to that. And we're just going to kind of get this going to get all the aromatics and bring all the flavor out. We don't want it to burn, so I'm just kind of stirring it. And I'm bringing this up to a high heat because when I add this meat, we're going to want it to be cooking relatively high. Get a little bit brown. Let's go ahead and add our meat to it. And we're going to cook this until it's just about cooked all the way through. Our meat's about 3/4 of the way cooked through, which is about what I wanted. Now we're going to go ahead and add this sauce. And we're going to turn it down. So we're going to be going kind of on a medium-low kind of a situation. Let all this meat kind of blend in with these spices and the sauce. Okay, it looks like everything's kind of cooked. Our sauce is kind of thickening up. I'm going to go ahead and throw in my broccoli and just kind of stir this in. So that's a done deal. I'd like to thank Spoon Fork Heart for giving me the inspiration to come up with this. I did tweak the recipe a little bit, so if you're looking for how she did it, like I said, I'm going to put her website in the description below and an iCard above. But let's dig in to see if it tastes alright. Now I am pairing this with a little bit of brown rice. The beef is tender. Let's get some of this broccoli up in here. Nice crunch on that broccoli. Anyway, I don't want to take up 10 minutes of your time while I'm chewing this, but thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.